What nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manwha Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Soul Leveling chapters 133 through 135. So the last time I covered this Manhwa, the gate opened in Japan and we got the entrance of the giants. Yeah, and shit is getting real. Anyway, let's get to chapter 133 first and see what's in store for us today. Here we go. Ooh, this destruction looks fabulous. Yes. I've seen some amazing destruction. This is devastating. Yeah, it is. The beasts are destroying buildings and rooting out trees. It's like they're trying to wipe out all traces of human existence. Well, no shit. And to make matters worse, they eat humans too. Then will we also be? Yeah. Don't worry. Based on a number of observational reports, we're safe as long as we don't attack first and stay out of reach. The real problem is that big guy over there. The other giants have dispersed, but the largest of them all is standing guard in front of the gate. Is it guarding the gate, or is it waiting for someone? The gate art and just like the environment looks, how it's being destroyed, looks great. But I'm iffy on the buildings themselves and the giants themselves. I'm sorry. I'm just not into it. Especially what we gotten from God of High School. I'm sorry. I have to compare it to God of High School mom art. I do. Especially what we gotten from God of High School's mama in terms of destruction and the buildings from there and fuck, even them. And yes, I know we're talking gods, but even just monsters themselves, it just, in terms of, and yes, we've had giants and shit too. Just in terms of design, in art, it looks better. Just my opinion anyway. And I know it's different art styles, but god damn it, it just reads better. Is it guarding the gate or waiting for someone? My guess is as good as yours. This panel looks, on the other hand, where you're seeing the giant, just like the scarred giant here at the gate. This panel looks freaking gorgeous. This is my favorite panel of this chapter so far. Oh my god, it looks great. I love this color palette. I love how fierce this giant looks. I maybe a little more shadowing would have really taken it to the next level, but ooh, this looks good. This looks good. This is just my personal opinion, but I feel like that thing isn't alive. Sure, it's breathing and moving, but I feel like its movements are robotic, like they've been programmed. A robot, I wish. At least then we'd be able to shoot them down. Of the 30 beasts that came out of that gate, only 2 have been killed. How many days has it been since the dungeon break again? It's been 2 days now. I wonder if we'll be able to contain this situation before all of Japan is razed to the ground. We know what's going on. They're waiting. They're waiting for Jim Woo to come. They're waiting for the king to come. What? You're going to Japan? Well, yeah, they're waiting for him. Haven't you seen the news? The Jeju Island raid doesn't even compare. I've never seen such massive magic beasts in my life, sir. If I succeed, people around the world will recognize the name of our guild. Well, yeah, that's the point. That's part of the point, anyway. Or actually, that's a bonus, I should say. But, usually Gino has faith in me and goes along with whatever I decide, but this time he's worried. Well, the damage did look serious. Alright then. I'll go with you, sir. Dude, don't go. Don't go. Just, no. Don't go. You will just be in the way. What? The Red Gate accident, the Jeju Island raid, and most recently the Double Dungeon incident. Do you know what all of these events have in common? Beats me. It's that I'm nowhere to be seen, sir. He wants the clout. wants it. The only thing I can probably show off is the fact that I've been by your side. I'm embarrassed to say this, but you give me bragging rights, sir. He just wants the clout. I didn't expect to hear that from the son of a business tycoon. So I want to follow you wherever you go. Please take me with you. Just a second ago, you told me not to go. You do remember where I said I'm going, right? To the cloud chaser. Yeah, he's a cloud chaser. I trust you, sir. I'll be safe as long as you are there. I'll be safe as long as you are. He knows he's just for the clout. He's going for the clout. I was just messing with you. Why would I go to Japan at a time like this? Dude, he's gonna go without you. He is, because he's like, dude, you're only there for the clout. Fuck you. I ain't taking you. Sir? You can head home now. Good work today. Sir? Sir! He knows. Dude, he knows you're going. It's like, fuck you, man. I couldn't use my shallow soldiers, but the architect was about as strong as me, even though I'm over level 100. Which means there's still loads of other more powerful creatures out there. It's a big world, damn straight. It's a big, mad world. Of course there are beings that are stronger than me, and I know I'm gonna have Mad World stuck in my head. I should stop thinking that I'm the only one who can take care of the situation. It's not like I'm a hero. I'm home. Jim Woo, you haven't had dinner yet, right? I need to decide. What about Gina? She says she's not hungry. That's right, I have to make a decision. I know, and I forgot to mention that for my recap. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you. Then how did you make your mother make a full recovery? Chairman Yu, if I knew the cure and wanted to profit off of it, why would I have kept my mouth shut all this time? Ooh, that's a good point. If he knew the cure and if he wanted to, Jim Woo could have just said it. He could have made money off of this shit, but he didn't. I understand what you're saying. Alright then, goodbye. Whew. He's Gino's father. Maybe I should have been honest. But I don't know him very well. There's no telling what kind of person he is, or what he has planned up his sleeve. He might even be lying about being sick. Dude, that's a good point as well. The holy water of life, there's only so much left. So I must use it wisely. His offer was tempting, but I didn't feel convinced. That is a very good point as well. Because with humans, and we've seen it. If you've been watching, and I know I keep bringing up Riot Live PD, because yes, it is an addiction and it has affected some of my timing with content. But I've learned a lot from it, and I've been able to apply it to this, and made, in my opinion, made my content even better. The thing is, though, is something that I've learned from Riot Live PD, from watching it, is that, and also being on Twitter and social media, is you really seeing it. You really do see it. As you see how greedy people are. You see how power hungry people are. Fuck, just go look at the morons in Washington, especially right now. You see how power hungry and corrupt they are. And fuck, we already knew how power hungry and corrupt people were before. Holy shit. But man, give them a choice like this. The fact that Jim Woo turned that down and values this kind of thing, values this elixir. Alright, let me reword this. And values the holy water of life like this, that says a lot about his character. I gotta give him props for that. The offer was tempting, but I didn't feel convinced. If I had to decide right now between all of the options in front of me, I'd choose Mom. Smart answer. I have to go. There are plenty of people who are still stronger than me. But even so, as long as I'm capable of leveling up, I need to go onto the battlefield to grow more powerful. Yeah, I agree with that statement. Your father was the same. He'd leave in the middle of a meal whenever he got an emergency call about a fire. Like fire like sun. I can't, and I know you light novel readers have told me we're going to get that father-son reunion. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see this. I'll help you pack after dinner. Dude, Mom is awesome. Like, and we've seen this with mothers in manga, especially manga and what I say, I've seen it in God of High School. Yeah, I would say, if I remember correctly, we've seen it in the God of High School and Tower of God. I was thinking of too. Have we seen it in Tower of God? I can't remember if we've seen it in Tower of God or not. But we have seen it in the God of High School to an extent. But like, I'm more thinking on the manga side. We have seen, or you know what? I'm gonna not just say mothers, but I'm gonna say parents in general. We've seen a lot of supporting parents in manga and in manhwa, and it's just so, it's such a it's a beautiful thing to see, but it's very different to what we see in the West, in Western entertainment, at least in my opinion. I know Sis ain't happy about this, but he has to do it. No one else can do it. Are you sleeping, Gina? Yeah. Can we talk for a second? I have to sleep. Where do I even begin? I almost died recently. Wait, no, that's not so, I have had a lot of near-death experiences, but this time I really thought I was gonna die. It was a pretty dangerous situation. Anyway, I managed to make it back alive. And I feel grateful each time I return home. So, I'm going to make it back this time, too. Thanks. Thanks for not asking me to stay all these years. Aww. You wouldn't have listened anyway. Yeah, I'll be back. Don't worry, I'll protect you no matter how far away I am. Oh, dude, this image here in this panel with Beirut, aka who I like to call Ultra Shadow Atomic Ant. And you know, with Jinwoo and Shadow Ultra Atomic Ant here, and Gina, this is just a very, and also this dialogue here. Don't worry, I'll protect you no matter how far away I am. This is such a powerful and beautiful image. I love it. I love this panel. I think this is definitely my favorite panel of this chapter, for sure. Here we go. I love that we don't even need words for this press conference. Jinwoo's going, we know. He's heading to Japan. He's gotta go. Got no choice. Should have just shadow traveled, but gotta do it for the publicity. Sun Jinwoo, S rank, Guildmaster of the Jin Guild. I love this emblem. This emblem is badass as hell. Yu Jinho, D rank, Vice Guildmaster of the Jin Guild. God, dude, he's going for the clout. This clout, man. Alright, let's get to chapter 134. This was a good setup chapter for you know, what's to come in Japan. I really do like this. I think that moment between Jinwoo and Gina was beautiful. That was such a beautiful moment. But while I'm waiting for this chapter to load, I'm just gonna say, I'll just say this again in regards to Jinwoo and the holy water. I really like that decision he made. I love how he came to that decision. I think that was very, very smart. And it was genuine as hell. It shows you what kind of person he is. And that he's also right about leveling up. Because that's just how it is in life, too. Anyway, let's get to chapter 134. There's not enough space in the trucks for all the wounded patients. We can only take 3 or 4 more people at most. Ooh, this art looks great. But that's just absurd. There are over 10 patients here who can't even move properly. This isn't the time to be worrying about people who might soon be dead. Giants are headed this way. You'll die if you stay here. Still, we just can't leave them. My wife and I promised to be with them until the very end. Fine. I'll stay behind. Oh, fine. I'll stay behind as well. I just can't run away knowing there are still civilians here. That is awesome. That is a real man right there. I'll take cover and. Whoa! You see with this panel right here, with that shadowing and making those red eyes pop, you see what I mean by that intimidation, that sinisterness? Ooh, that looks so much better. Much, much better. If it was just a teeny bit darker, would have been even better, but this is a huge improvement. The giants, they're here! Fire! And I know a lot of people are going to be saying this is like modern day Attack on Titan. Kinda is, if you think about it. Ooh. No! This soldier here, protecting those civilians, that's what they are supposed to do. The fact that he didn't run away and put his life on the line, / probably sacrificed himself to protect those people. That is what a soldier is supposed to do. That is, oh God. Ooh. He ain't dead yet. The Shadow Soldiers are here. Yeah, well, the Shadow Dragon's here. This design, man. Okay, I have to say this right now. And fairy tale readers, you're going to agree with me on this one. This looks like Acnologia. This looks like Acnologia. I cannot deny how much this looks like Acnologia. Oh, man. This looks like a bootleg version of Acnologia. That's what this is making me think of. You can't deny it. You can't deny how much is from, like... This is like Acnologia meets Shenron. That's what this is looking like. Oh my God. You cannot deny this shit. What the hell? Dude, I am waiting for my 3 wishes. Well, no, actually, not Shenron. It's like Acnologia meets Purunga. That's the one I was thinking of, not Shenron. This is dangerous. We should move to another location. We're too close to the hospital. Here we go. Yee. I'll stay here and help these people evacuate. Dude, he actually doing so. Well, yeah, he's still here. Okay, let's be real. He's still here for the clout. But he's actually doing something to earn that clout. Okay. Ooh, man, look at dude, Jim Woo right here in this panel with this purple aura. It's very very netherworldly. It's making me think of hate. And yes, I know he the Demon King and all this. Or not Demon. Why did I say Demon King? No, he the Shadow King. But it's just giving me this Hades vibe. It is, and I love it. I love the Hades vibe I'm getting from this. And you know what? Now that I'm really thinking about it, when we saw the flashback and we saw the armor for the Shadow King and everything, it really was giving me that Hades vibe. If you have seen depictions of Hades in other like mythology-based fiction, or even in like a series, I want to say even like in Saint Seiya as well. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong. It very much looked kind of like Hades. And I'm very curious if that's what the manga artist was going for. If the armor was supposed to be inspired by Hades. Well, and I will say / Pluto. Because Pluto is the Roman equivalent. Oh my God, this art is fabulous. Oh my God, we are in some underworld shit. Because yeah, let's be real, this is very, very, very Lord of the Underworld type shit. In all reality, this is Lord of the Underworld shit. God, because I just keep thinking about what we've seen like in the Percy Jackson series, that like the Rick Riordan universe for like Percy Jackson and oh my god, what's the name of the character? Shit. Niccolo, that's his name. Niccolo's power, and he is the son of Hades. He has the power to control the undead, and literally, he's like a necromancer. He raises the undead, and in a way, this is very similar to that, because what Jinwoo was able to do is kind of similar if you think about it. He has a shadow art instead of like corpses, though. He takes away their shadows instead, and they can't move on into the next life. It's really very much like this is very Lord of the Underworld. It really is. This is straight up like Son of Hades type shit if you think about it. It's just instead of but he can, we know he could do that with people, as we've seen, but Jinwoo just chooses to do it with monsters instead of using people's corpses. Oh my god. I should have fucking just said that in the first... I should have just went that route in the first place. I don't know why I didn't theorize that sooner. Oh my god. Or, sorry, made that... I said theorize. I meant make it that analogy sooner. / comparison sooner. I don't know why I didn't do that. Why I'm making it now. But there you go. At least I'm doing it now. But man, let's get back to this fight, which is looking fierce as hell. I really love this art. I do. This art is looking great. The movement's looking smooth like butter. The slicing's looking good. Do I wish there was more blood? Yeah, I kind of do. But anyway. So now we're at Maryland, USA. Oh, Sung Jin-woo went to Japan? According to my sources, Miss Leonard didn't upgrade him not even one level. Well, then he's gonna die. Oh, that's what you know. Your intelligence sucks. All of us have had our powers upgraded by Miss Leonard. Dude, it's not your way or the highway, you stupid fucks. So we know better than anyone that ordinary hunters have a limit. Dude, you don't know shit. He ain't no ordinary hunter, you dumbass. He's been reawakened though, right? Yeah, but he's probably overestimating his abilities. No, have you motherfuckers thought that you're underestimating him? Stupid assholes. Does he think insectoid beasts are comparable to giants? Well, a hunter with a big head always ends up dying. Yeah, Pot, have you met Kettle? You're probably gonna end up dying because your big head, you're a hunter with a big head. So there's your death flag, asshole. I guess defeating those ants only resulted in shortening his life. Oh, the irony! Oh, the irony of the one who says that the hunter with a big head is always ends up dying. I bet you my yacht he'll die within a day. I'll take you up on that yacht. I bet you my house he'll die within 2. Oh, I'll take you up on that. In that case, I bet... I wouldn't be so sure about that. I bet you the Scavenger Guild's building that he'll survive. Dude, this is a good... Dude, I want to see this man in Vegas. But, man... Oh, you know what? Okay, I have to say this right now. Because we're seeing this in Hajime no Ippo as well. What the fuck is with these mullets, man? These mullets. Mullets have been equivalating to luck as of late. I don't know what the fuck is going on, because we've seen the power of Keith Dragon's mullet just get rid of a horrible typhoon that was going to delay him from a match in Hajime no Ippo, and now this motherfucker's mullet. Like, what the fuck? This motherfucker's mullet is going to win him a fucking mansion and a yacht. I don't get it. I am so confused what is going on with mullet power right now. And also those mutton chops and those fucking eyebrows are just rocking. Holy shit. And I suggest you all focus your attention on the S-rank gate that has spawned in our backyard. I wonder how many of you will still be around after tomorrow's dungeon break. Yeah, says the hunter with a big head, always ends up dying. You guys got called out. I'm telling you, that bastard's got a knack for killing the mood. That's because you assholes were blabbing. Just ignore him, dude. He's always like that. Says the hunter with the big heads that always end up dying. Japan sounds like a real fun place to be in right now. Dude, then go over there. They just hate that they got called out. Though I guess we'll be having our own party by the time tomorrow rolls around. Ooh. Speaking of, well, compared to the rest of the world, though, especially with what's happening in the world now, if you've been following foreign policy or been following foreign news and the foreign policy closely, the rest of the world has some real problems compared to us. Compared to the rest of the world, we're LARPing for real. And also the fucking double standard that's happening right now. Jesus Christ. And the hypocrisy. To everyone watching from home, it's hard to believe what we're seeing right now. Some Jinwoo's summoned beasts are taking down the giants. Damn straight they are. They are whooping ass. They're being eaten alive. Yeah. See, you motherfuckers underestimated the ants. I repeat, the giants are being eaten alive by hordes of insects. Oh god, that is probably a lot of people's worst fears. Ugh, a lot of phobias are probably coming up for people. Yeah! Oh, run! Run! Becky, run! Oh my gosh. Ooh, now we're getting to some God of High School inspired looking monsters. Unless, if those monsters that are there were written in like this, description-wise, in the light novel, then God of High School was inspired. And the monsters that we're seeing in God of High School, Mama, were inspired by this. So, let me know, light novel readers, in the comment section. I needs to know who got inspired by who. Because they look very, very similar. Not gonna lie, just one's bigger. And just the ones here are bigger. Ooh. Oh, and one of them have eyes, and the other don't. God of High School, the demon parasite looking monsters don't have eyes. These do. Or visible ones, anyway. Ooh, this is looking awesome. Yeah, this is fucking bomb. Ooh. Aw, this is sweet. Sheesh, Iron's having the time of his life after waking up. He really is. At least he's doing a good job. Thank you. Thank you for rescuing, you're a brave soldier. Nice work. Yeah. Dude, seriously, Iron really is having the best fucking time of his life. He is. He's just having a blast. He's having so much fun. Right, thank you. You gotta wonder if it's because he's like out and about and having and in the heat of battle again. You gotta wonder if that's what it is. Gino, take this man to safety and finish clearing the area. Yes, sir. Come along now. Alright. Time to get down to business. And not just defeat the Hungs. We're gonna destroy the gate. Arise! Ooh, I love this. Oh, this is beautiful for the Happy New Year. I love it. Love it. Alright, so now we're at chapter 135. This is gonna be good. And I will say that so far, I'm really liking what we're getting out of soul leveling. And I gotta compare it to God of High School. Is it as good as what we're getting in God of High School? Um, art wise, Oh, that's really hard because what we've had in God of High School as of late, because we just had the fight between Mira and Deer, which was badass as fuck. Oh my god, that fight was amazing. I don't know. I don't know if I could say this is as good as that fight. Um, we'll have to let me see how this is gonna end, or let me get to 135 first and see if I can say if this is as good. Because we had like a lot of different art style up in there, and the writing was just fabulous. And with Deer, we had transformations and we had a reveal in regards to Mira that was just, the irony was just freaking amazing. Oh my god. Okay, so let's get to 135. See what is in store for us here. Let's see how this is gonna go. Come on, work with me here. Here we go. Just take it a sec. Sorry, I'm dealing with a little bit of slowness right now. Just give it a sec. Why are you being slow? Why? Oh, that's why. Sorry, I'm just dealing with a little bit of issue. Ugh, I hate when this happens. Ugh. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, I had a little bit of technical difficulties. I swear, having having a shitty computer really goddamn sucks. And I hate being broke and not being able to buy one. I barely can afford to live right now. It sucks ass. Ugh. Okay. Ah, damn it. You are killing me, Smalls. I just had it going. What is wrong with you? Here we go. Nagoyashi, we're retaking the city. Yeah, we're getting it back. Damn it. Just like I'm getting back control of this shit. There we go. Okay. Nakasu Gawashi, we found the giant's body. Shizukashi, we've retook the city. Takayama and Maganoshi too. Oh, what? I wasn't wrong. The eyes I first saw at the airport. I've seen countless hunters, but he's on a different level. He is unrivaled. Nice to meet you. This is quite urgent, so please excuse my directness. The giants are coming to Osaka right now. I request that you focus your defense around Osaka. Regardless of his strength, even for him defeating all of the giants is impossible. While he's focused on defense, we'll negotiate with other countries. Why? No. Then what's your plan? They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Listen to us. I don't believe it. He truly wants to defeat all the giants alone. What's he doing right now? Was what I was going was what I was going to do. Hmm? So. Ooh. Yes. I'll just name you number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Yes! My king, I have defeated another enemy. And you're number 6. Yes! Look at them! They look amazing. I'll move using Shadow Exchange and make them into soldiers. You sleep first. I'll be back soon. Okay, did he really just take the giants? It's easy so far, but we're just getting started. He totally took the giants! Shadow soldiers around Japan assisted with, defeating the giants. Oh, shit. Oh my god. A war of attrition is perfect for me given my supply of magic power. Yeah. Get him, fuckers! The giants stood no chance against shadow soldiers who healed as soon as they were defeated. The main issue is the other dungeon breaks that occurred because of the S-rank break. Oh, shit. Other low-rank creatures were taking over the city, so evacuation and suppression had to be done at the same time. Dungeon break 7th day nightfall. It took that long? It's all ruins, young Nim. Yeah. You're here. Yes, Miss Hamikawa, there's no hunters here, right? Yes, there's no one in Tokyo except me. The extent of Tokyo's damage can't even be validated, and the giants all spread out from here. There's 16 S ranks, including you. 6 in Japan, 2 in China, 3 in Canada, 2 in India, and 1 each in Russia and England. There are 6 groups from each guild. As you probably know, the deceased S ranks are Yuri Orlov from Russia, Hanja and Gokui from the Evil Spirit Guild, and Jay Mills from Canada. Dude, that motherfucker had it coming. I'm sorry, he did. He was an asshole. As a tragic outcome, the giants really rarely move individually, putting them on par with an A-rank gate boss. 3 S ranks are dead, so A-rank deaths and below aren't being talked about. There are 31 giants, and one of them is crossing the ocean to China. We don't have enough rankers to defend Japan, but thanks to you, most giants are already annihilated. Other hunters are fighting the remaining giant alongside your shadows. Yeah, thank God. Oh my God. Let me make sure we're all good here. It's taking a little bit to load. There we go. Alright then. That makes him the last one. Oh, shit. But this site is familiar. Where did I see it? This devastated burning city. It resembles the demon castle. It does! If the destroyed city of the demon castle was the system's construction, what did the architect want to express through it? The architect is already dead and gone. And he hasn't made contact after that, so it may have been his real body. Even if the demon castle did show me the future, I'll just block it. It's what I've trained for. I came all the way here because I always desired a power with no equal. It seems like we're all ready. Let's go. What? But the other hunters haven't joined us yet. No, they already have. This is annoying. At least we're alive. Think positively. I know, but they're pressing onward, dominating every giant in their path. The very giants we couldn't even get close to. It's like they're leaving the cleanup to us. Well, no shit. It's infuriating, those damn summons. Well, don't be hating. They're stronger than you, bitch. Deal with it. You gotta get stronger. Oh my gosh. Look at this destruction, though. It's... Sorry, this destruction ain't nothing compared to what we see in the God of High School. God of High School is worse. But then again, I will play devil's advocate. The destruction of God of High School is caused by a fucking supreme god. So, then this is giants. So there's that. Ooh, God, these shadow creatures look great. Oh, man. Look at that shit. This looks amazing. And yes, I know. History repeating itself. And I think that's what... And this is where it's very reminiscent of the God of High School. And yes, you could say the God of High School is inspired. And I don't like saying plagiarize in this case. It's inspired. I've been saying this in a lot of my live reactions. It's more inspired than plagiarize. This is where God of High School was kind of inspired here. Because we kind of have like a history repeats itself kind of thing. Because I think what that vision was to show, was not just to show, was to warn Jinwoo that history is about to repeat itself, and that's what's going on in the system. The system is designed to bring about the second demon versus shadow war. I think that's what's going on. I think that's what's been going on. Or actually, maybe it's something even worse than that is going on. Like, that was just the beginning. Because with what's happening in the God of High School Manwha, we have Ragnarok. But with what's happening right now in the God of High School, it's worse than Ragnarok. We going up against it's like everyone versus the Supreme God and his disciples. So that's what it's kind of making me think of. Like, Ragnarok was like the precursor to it. Ah, it's done. Good job, everyone. Thank you, my king. I'm curious if anyone else is getting this kind of sense. Jinno, stay somewhere safe with Miss Haneka. Okay, young Nim. Now, arise. Ooh. Ooh. Shadows. Charge. Oh, shit. So this, chapter-wise, it's saying here, this is chapters 172 through 174. Damn, maybe it was a good thing I covered these 3 chapters. Because this is because it says here, it's the novel's chapter 172 through 174. So maybe this was a sign that I needed to cover these 3 chapters. Man, God, the Mama God's looking down on me right now. So, I'm really curious what you guys thought of this chapter. These chapters. It's really gotten me thinking a lot. Like, I mean, we have the it's, again, very similar to what we've seen in series like The God of High School. And again, it makes me wonder if this was, like, inspired. I know God of High School is inspired by a lot more mythologies. So it's kind of not fair to say that it was inspired by soul leveling on this front, or in this regard. But at the same time, I kind of have to say it is just a teeny bit. But the thing with soul leveling here, based on what I'm seeing and based on what Jinwoo said, that I feel like it got us questioning what was the purpose of showing that that flashback. What was the point of that besides, awakening the Shadow King? There had to be a reason for it. And then you've got to think back on why we saw those other kings when soul leveling came back for season 2, obviously. And and the first thing, of course, I thought about, obviously, Scott High School. What we've been seeing in there about, like, that precursor, that foreshadowing of what happened in there. There was a lot of foreshadowing in the God of High School, especially with all the events leading up to this second end of days. Well, I should say the ultimate end of days. Because we found out that we had this whole thing with Beelzebub and all that shit. Then we had Ragnarok itself, and then we have the whole, and not just that, we had the whole thing with the Supreme God too. He was setting shit up, and then now we have what's going on in the current arc of God of High School. Here I feel like it's very similar. We had the war with the Demon King and the Shadow King, and I feel like we don't know, like, the only thing we don't know is what led up to it. What led up to that war? Who was pulling the puppet strings for that? We don't know. And I think we're going to find out, obviously we're going to find out later. But I feel like the ones that are really pulling the strings here are the ones that, and maybe this is why the system was set up for Jinwoo like this, was to prepare him for the real battle ahead, for the true battle. Because there is a bigger war at hand. There really is. But the question is, who is it up against? Who is it really up against? Is it up against those kings that we saw? There's got to be something. There's got to be a higher power that's doing this. Is it kind of like maybe like the Supreme God that we are currently going up against in the God of High School? To me, that would make the most sense, because maybe it's not like the kings we already have seen in soul leveling so far. It might be someone higher up than that. That's what, to me, would make the most sense. Kind of like a god. To me, that would just make the most sense. Is to go up, and yeah, I know we've seen like wars against gods lately, whether it be in Undead, God being the villain in like Undead Unluck, oh my god, and obviously the God of High School, and would I say Fire Force technically? No, I can't say Fire Force because we don't know for sure who the ultimate villain is in that yet. We don't know. But I just am very curious what you guys think in regards to this. Who do you guys think the ultimate villain is in this? And I don't know if it has, I don't think it's been revealed in the, you guys can let me know, light novel readers. I don't think it's even been revealed to you guys yet. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, what do you think about the grand scheme of things in this? And do you guys think that flashback was ultimately a warning of what's to come? Because maybe why the Demon King, why that salty king wanted to have the Shadow King back was to ally himself with him to go up against the real enemy. That's my opinion. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more soul leveling content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.